Your inner being is constantly letting you know when something you're doing, a behavior that you're engaging in, or a thought that you have is not serving you. Your inner being is your superpower, and it's available to guide you and support you at all times. And it's a feeling that we all too often ignore. Today on Mind, Body, Fitness, Recovery, and Wellness, we're going to be talking about 8 behaviors that we really should stop doing today, right now. They're not serving us anymore. And some of these involve people, relationships that we really should let go. And that's where the struggle comes in. It's hard to let go of even something as simple as a belief. When it's been ingrained in us since childhood, it seems like forever, all of our lives. It's a struggle to let these things go. And the first one is hoarding beliefs from childhood. Not all of our beliefs serve us. Some of them do serve us, and they serve us very well, like the belief that we can do anything that we put our mind to. Then there's a belief like, I can't hold up my end of the conversation when I talk to people, and I get really nervous and I shut down. That's a belief that you've held. It probably does happen. So it probably is a reality for you. But it doesn't have to be a reality for you if you change that belief. That's a belief that you need to let go. That's a belief you've probably hoarded since childhood. Now, not only is it perfectly okay to question these beliefs, but it's actually emotionally and mentally healthy to let go of these beliefs that are not serving you anymore. And if it's affecting you in a good way emotionally and mentally, then it's affecting you in a good way physically and vice versa. The second thing that we want to let go is watering dead relationships. How do we know what a dead relationship is? We know it, we feel it. Again, our inner being guides us and supports us to let us know that there is a relationship in your life, and maybe just one, it may be more than one, that is not serving you anymore. Either you're giving more than you're getting back, or when you're around these people, you don't feel right. You always feel off, and that's how they make you feel. These relationships you're watering, they're dead relationships. It's kind of like watering a dead plant. It's never going to come back. These relationships can be intimate, they can be family, they can be friends. And I could give you a list right now of ways that you would know when you're watering dead relationships, but I don't think that's necessary, because on this channel, I encourage everyone to follow their inner guidance system. Like I said in the beginning, your inner being, your inner guidance system is your superpower. So use it whenever you can and listen to it. And it is something that we tend to ignore until we keep practicing it, until we recognize it and we keep practicing it. So try to do that often, several times a day. The third thing that we need to stop doing is ignoring the law of attraction. Your life is a series of events, good and bad events. And I might even argue here that the bad events bring us more growth than do the good events. We enjoy the good ones, but it's the really painful ones that change us for the better. Moment by moment, it is critical that we keep our thoughts aligned with what we want, not with what we don't want. The universe doesn't know the difference between thoughts, when we think thoughts of what we want, and what we don't want. It reads our vibration. Thoughts that are aligned with what we want give off a high vibration. Thoughts about what we don't want give off a low vibration. If you want more information on the law of attraction, I highly recommend that you listen to any of Abraham Hicks's YouTube videos and or check out their books. The fourth thing that we need to stop doing is drinking alcohol too much. If you've ever thought to yourself, do I drink too much? You probably are abusing alcohol, and there could be several reasons for this. But don't confuse that question with this one. Did I drink too much last night? Those questions are very different. Unless, of course, you're asking yourself the second one on a daily basis in the morning, and then maybe you might want to go back to the first question. When we abuse anything like alcohol, drugs, social media, watching too much TV, isolating, those are signs. Those are actually signs there for us. They're there to help us. They're happening for us, not to us. So please listen. Use your inner guidance system and listen. So if you're abusing alcohol, look into it. And I think you'll be a little bit happier if you find out what that's trying to teach you. Okay, we're halfway through now, the list. We have 8. We have 4 more to go. So let's take a little break and take 4 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth 4 times, holding for a few seconds on the inhale and then exhaling. 4 deep breaths. Shoulders are down. One more. Do that like 4 or 5 times a day, and you'll see a decrease in your anxiety level. And when we breathe in through our nose, the air that we breathe in is filtered, it's cleaned, it's moistened, and it's warmed. So try that. Let me know in the comment section how it works out for you. The 5th thing we need to stop doing is resenting our aging body. Usually the one part of our body that we struggle with is our face. Now, there's nothing wrong with deciding to have injections or surgery or fillers or anything that you're not happy with and you decide to go that route. Keep a close eye on your emotional and mental health when it comes to that process. Remember, everybody ages, and you might try thinking about it this way. Aging is proof that you've been given another day to enjoy your life. Number 6, thinking loneliness is a curse. Loneliness teaches you how to find your own voice. Fight the urge to fill your feelings of loneliness with something that will not serve your mental or emotional health. The things that we mentioned before, like alcohol, drugs, too much TV, or too much social media. You know, that scrolling, waiting for the next fix. Be courageous enough to learn how to love and work on yourself. Loneliness can be a very powerful teacher. Number 7. The 7th thing we need to stop engaging in is reframing our jawline with our fingertips, like this. This simple act of reframing your face has consequences. Understand that it's not the act of doing that, it's the feeling that it gives you. If you can do this and think, nah, I'm good the way I look, maybe later. Thank you for my health, you tell the universe, and not let it affect the way you feel about your actual appearance, then that's okay. That's actually great. However, we usually engage in doing this when we think we'll look better if we do it. Pull our skin back on our face. Then we let go of our skin, and we might think thoughts like this. I got to do something about this. When did I begin to look so old? I don't even have enough money to see a doctor. This is where we make it a problem. We devalue and disrespect ourselves. And it sends the message out to the universe that that's what we want more of. We're actually saying, yes, I want more of this. I want more of that feeling that I'm getting old. Please give me more of this feeling of, oh, I don't like the way I look. I can't even afford a doctor. Please give me more of that. And that's not what you want to do. That's not your goal. And it's not a really good place to be. That message stays in our mind and can infect our vibration, our vibrational output for quite a while in the opposite direction of what we really want. The last one, number 8. The 8th thing that we really should stop doing today is comparing any part of our life to someone else's. When we talk about comparing one's self to others, we usually think about how much they have that we don't. Whether it's money, looks, career, partner, etc. However, comparing yourself to others with the feeling that you're better than they are, that is just as destructive. Both types of comparing signal issues regarding how you feel about yourself. Comparing is a symptom that can show you where you still need healing, where you still need personal growth. Follow these symptoms, process and learn, and you just might find you'll be happier. So I hope I gave you something to think about today, and this list is not exhaustive. So please comment in the comment section if you can relate to any of these, if you have any questions, more things about this topic that you'd like to see discussed on this channel. And please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you. Bye for now. Namaste.